TikTok. So if you're on any of those platforms, go ahead and let me know. Say something down in the comments section. Say hello. Let me know you're out there. And if you have any questions, I will answer those questions for you in the comment section down below. So I'm basically saying, hey, if you want free ideas and free coaching, go ahead and let me know, and we will help you and set you up. So we've done 2 episodes so far. We talked about the very first one. If you do not have a business plan and you are currently running a business, stop everything and stop what you're doing and create that paragraph of your business plan and your goals for 2025. It definitely helps to write that stuff out. It makes all the difference in the world. In fact, it's the difference between things actually happening and not happening. Stanford, I believe, did some studies on this a long time ago, and they took kids who wrote down their goals and actually wrote down their goals and wrote everything out in middle school, and they came back and surveyed them as they were young adults in their 20s and 30s. The vast majority, something, I don't remember the exact numbers, but something like 87% of the people who wrote down their goals accomplished them, and something to the tune of like 90% of the people that did not write anything down did not accomplish those goals and did not get where they wanted to. So there is really something to be said for it. So please, please make sure that you write it out. Just take 5 seconds. If you're driving in the car, the next stop that you have, pull over, get some gas. It just takes a few seconds. Just write down some numbers or some words in a little notepad like this. Write it down below. You can even comment it to me right down here. Tell me what your business plan is. I will give you a thumbs up. I'll shout you out. I'll hit you up and I'll respond to you so that you can see what's going on and so that you can get a little bit of extra encouragement to keep moving forward. Now, the second episode, we talked about what we were going to do to take those action steps to create those goals. I want to grow by 25% in total sales and 25% in profit margins in 2025. Those are my goals. I want to add a truck. I want to add a technician. We talked about some numbers about where that might cost, what that might cost a company yesterday. So if you want to see episode 1 and episode 2, I highly recommend you check those out. Go to YouTube, type in Business for Locksmiths and Security Professionals, episode 1, 2, or 3. This is episode 3 right here. Now, that's a recap of what we've already done. So let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to be doing and talking about today. All right, so today is episode 3. I'm just going to keep churning through these until I feel that I have given enough business support out there for people to really start taking off, whether you're just starting out, whether you're working for somebody right now and thinking about starting your own business because you're tired of having a boss that tells you what to do and you don't feel appreciated and you feel underpaid and underappreciated and you want to start working for yourself. That's a great reason to do it. That's a great motivator to do it. Or you're already in business, you're already starting, but you're still kind of struggling and you're trying to find your way, and it seems like you've bought a job, right? How many people out there can reference that? How many one-man, one-van bands out there think that they've just really bought themselves a job? It's better than working for somebody else, but it doesn't give you any free time. You're literally chained and shackled to that job. So you're chained and shackled to your own business. And that's, you know, that's how people can feel. That's how I've certainly felt. I feel that from time to time as well, even now, in this day and age. But I know that we're moving in the right direction, and I know that because I'm writing these goals down and I'm taking massive action to actually accomplish them, and I'm giving back and helping you accomplish your goals with what you want to see and do in life and your business, that's what's going to make all the difference in the world right there. So commit to getting started today. That's what you need to do. You need to take one huge major action step, whether that is writing your goals down here, whether that's DMing me, whether that's reaching out to somebody. Take one major action step today. See how much. Apply for a loan if you need a loan. Talk to somebody, a family member or a friend or somebody who you know that's a mentor. And see if you can get a business loan. See if you can get a couple $100s. I don't want to hear excuses. There's no reason for any excuses out there whatsoever. All right. This is the perfect time to get started. Economy's going great. Things are going great. This is the perfect time to start that business and get going and start making your own dreams come true, because you're either making your dreams come true or you're making somebody else's dreams come true. That's all there is to it. Okay. I want you to get a mentor, get somebody who's done it before, Okay, so if you have somebody you can go to lunch with, schedule that meeting with them right now. Stop what you are doing, unless you're driving. Obviously, always be safe, but the next time you get a chance to pull over, uh, schedule a meeting, text somebody, hit them up right now. Okay, hit them up right now and say, "Hey, I'd like to take you to lunch and pick your brain. Where do you want to go? When can we meet?" Okay, those are the kinds of things that you need to be doing in order to start moving in that forward direction. Pick their brain. How did you get started? Where did you get funding? Did you get crowdsourcing? Did you get crowdfunding? Who did you go to for money? How did you get started? And I really don't want to hear about how people can't get money to get started. You don't need that much money to get started. One of the first things I did was one of the first service vehicles I had was an old, like a 97 Subaru, okay? Quite literally, like an old 97 Subaru, all right? I wrapped it myself. I bought it for, I think, like 800 bucks. I put about $1,000 worth of tools in it. I wrapped it myself, bought the vinyl off of Vinyl Giant or whatever, put the decals on, and for $2,500 or less, I had my own mobile service vehicle ready to rock and roll. Was it the best? Was it the shiniest? Was it the most reliable? No, but it got the job done and it started moving me in the correct direction. I don't care if you got a van, a minivan, an SUV, you can get started with those things. You don't have to have an $80,000 van. You don't have to have a $120,000 pickup truck. You don't have to have those things. You can get started with what you have. You can get started out of the family van, the family car, any of that sort of stuff right here, right now, and then you can start reinvesting in yourself, and then you're going to be able to buy that bigger vehicle. I started out with that piece of crap car, and the last vehicle that I just outfitted is a 2024 Tremor. It's like an $80,000 truck with, $20,000 or $30,000 worth of tools in it. So over $100,000 invested. But it's because I took the first step to set up that Subaru, and the money that I made running calls out of that Subaru is what allowed me to pay for that $100,000 setup that we have now. You can do the exact same thing, but you're not going to get to the $100,000 truck or van if you don't start out in the $2,500 vehicle or the $10,000 vehicle or the $20,000 vehicle, whatever your budget allows. Okay, for what most people can bring home in a paycheck for a week or two or a month's income, you can literally get started and start working your job and your business right here, right now. Wanted to just make sure that somebody takes one action step every single day to keep moving you forward. So do something, call somebody right now, set up that lunch meeting, pick somebody's brain, apply for a business loan, look on Facebook or any of those other places for used vehicles and see if you can find yourself a deal. And because you're going to be looking at those things, because you're going to be putting that stuff out there, you're naturally going to get people, you're naturally going to gravitate towards some options, and you're going to start really seeing it. All of these opportunities are going to start happening for you right before your eyes. So that is it for today. I'm going to try and keep these things just a little bit shorter. I know people's attention span is very, very, very small these days. So I want to try and keep them about 10 minutes or less. The other ones are about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, somewhere right in there. So I'm going to keep these about 10 minutes or less. But stay tuned every day that I can. I'm going to try and come on here live. I'm here to give you the tips and tricks that helped me with my success. We came from nothing, basically. And here we are as one of the most viewed, one of the most popular, one of the most recognized locksmiths in the entire industry. And that all started from taking that first step, getting that first vehicle, making that first video, getting that first customer, and just taking some action. So do it right now. Have a great day, everybody. Drop those comments down below. Let me know how you're doing, what you're doing, and what action you're taking today, and I'll hit you back up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.